Buenos dias and good morning, senor and senorita. This message comes to you from the heart of Dawn. Let's give each other a cosmic hug, left side to left side, your heart to my heart, your worth to my worth. And feel that expansion happening. Feel that energy. Feel that heart getting larger and larger. Larger than it's ever been before. It's just the energy of it. The heart doesn't change. And feel that worth, that expansive worth. And then feel that sense of invincibility. There you go. Wonderful. I send it out to the rest of the planet, this ocean behind us. It's connected to the rest of the oceans. Yes, there's no separation. That's right. No separation to the other 8 billion energetically. Okay, got that? Now, back in. So, you know, I promised, I think it was around June, as we were getting together, getting ready to launch my work around the planet, and you know, I made a promise to humanity, actually, that I would do an event, a global event, on September 22nd, October 22nd, November 22nd, and December 22nd. And so I did. I did my second one yesterday. The first one was September 22nd. Staggering what happened in that one. And you know, I come up with a new piece in between since that time. And that whole phobia to the light. And I took those on the call, I took them through the regular part, and then I went and took them to the next level. Yeah, to the next level. And yeah, and they got the new piece, the phobia to the light. So it'll be quite interesting to get the feedback from others from having done that. Yes. Yeah, I'm curious as to kind of feedback. Let me tell you, in the last, I think it's probably 10 days since I figured it out here on the beach, the very beach I'm on. And then I called Jamie and told him to come to the beach. And he immediately came down, and I did the piece with him, representing him being the surrogate for humanity. And I did that with him, and you know, he's done a lot of work. You know, we've been together, I think about 18 months or so, somewhere in that vicinity. And it was significant to change. Like the next 3 days were like, all of these things just started happening. Yeah, so I was really taken aback at that, at the surprise of how much he did and how much that made a shift for him. And those on the call yesterday were fortunate enough to have that experience, the same as Jamie did. So, and the beautiful thing about this is that it was videoed, it was recorded, and you can access that. You can access the one that I had yesterday. You can access the one I had in September 22nd. And you just go to imdivinityglobalversity.com. That's where you get that. And you can have your own transformation in the privacy of your home. Yes, you can do that. That's right. That's the beauty about this. And it went so smoothly. Tim was there with his music to start and doing the forgiveness and then the closing and saying goodbye to the ego and all of that. And, you know, it was a masterful event. And it was so clean and so pure and so smooth. And, yeah, just natural. And you will benefit from it. Even though it won't be live for you. But I tell you, the energy in that is alive, very alive. And so I look forward to you doing that and sending in your report of what you found. Yes. So anyway, it was a big day for me. There was many on the call that a whole lot on the call that you couldn't see. And and there was this dancing for joy, this absolute dancing with joy at the freedom, the actual freedom, the freedom to be themselves happen. It was just blissful to entertain and to watch. So anyway, there you have it. If you missed it, please do yourself a favor. Don't let the ego convince you it's dangerous or it doesn't make sense or it won't work. What will happen if I take it? Like, that's all ego, every ounce of it. And for those of you that have been saying no all along, just know that the ego's making those decisions. Because this is the right thing, the right place, at the right time for you to have this transformation. So, once again, I encourage you to look up IamDivinityGlobalVersity.com and see what happens. And for those of you that want the more intimate one, like the person I was talking to on Wednesday night, that one-on-one, just go to transformwithdonn.com, Donn with 2 N's. So there you have it. You have yourself a magnificent day. And if you're downtrodden with all these problems and difficulties, then get on there and register for that program. You can have it today. Yeah, you can have 2 of them today. You can watch the September one, then you can watch the October one. Yeah, there's similarities, but there's some significant differences. So there you have it. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy you, and remember, of all things, there's a best moment in your life. Like the guy I interviewed on Wednesday night, instantly said, yeah, it was the birth of my first son. I said, there you go, buddy. There you go. That's you. That's you in your divinity. And we're meant to be in that 24/7, 365. Yeah, we are. Not for 1 or 2 or 3 moments in our lives. No, not at all. It's 24/7. And it's far above the vibration of affirmations and just thinking our way there. We can't think our way there. The best thinking, well, it can only take us to 400 on the Dr. Hawkins consciousness scale. That's it. 400. This is at 700 when you're done. Yeah, because if you're using your thinking and your mindset and your mind managing and all of that, that's a different system. And as good as it is for that, it can only get you to 400 on that scale of 1,000. Even the best religions, yes, and the best programs and personal developments I've proven it over and over and over again for those that have been in those systems for years. For years, like 10 years in the best, and still had their programs. Because it's dealing with the externally referenced identities of good enough and not good enough, worthy and not worthy, loved and not loved, and that's not it. This is the internal knowing of who you are. Would you like to know who you are? Same as the color of your eyes. Would you like to know that? Well, there you have an opportunity. Go to IamDivinityGlobalVersity.com and see what happens. You have yourself a magnificent day. And remember, absolutely remember that you are divine.